Hello people. Today we're going to talk about the 2006 Motormax Toy Factory Catalog. On the cover here we've got a beautiful Ford GT casting in red with white racing stripes. Alright, let's look inside. So on the first page here we've got a picture of two of their factories in China and the RBI Toys Distribution Center in California. And then page 2 has a list of all their licenses. Alright, 1 in 12 car collection. Wow, these are big cars. And the Ford GT. Celine S7, a Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, and something that's coming soon apparently. And 1 in 18 car collection. That Mustang Boss 429 is beautiful. More 1 in 18 cars with some Humvees. I always like the turtleback. That's what they call this, the turtleback. I've always wanted one of those with the hard doors. More 1 in 18 scale cars. Audi, Mercedes, and BMW. More 1 in 18 scale cars. And more 1 in 18 scale cars. That Ford F650 Super Cruiser is pretty cool looking. That Buick Skylark. Ooh, more classics. And more 1 in 18 scale cars. They like their big scale die-cast cars, don't they? And then a whole page of 2001 Crown Victoria Interceptors. Alright, now we're getting to 1 in 24 scale cars, and again, that Boss. Beautiful. And another Ford GT. And more Humvees. That 507 is beautiful. Ooh, the Porsche 356B. And some classic cars in the 1 in 24 scale. More 1 in 24 scale cars. That Pontiac's beautiful, that Firebird. Oh, look at the Woody wagon. Nice. And a 37 Ford pickup and a 40 Ford pickup. These are really cool. Oh, wow. A 32 coupe and a 34 coupe. Hardtop. Coupe convertible. Oh, and a 2002 Ford Thunderbird. My mother had this exact car. She sold it earlier this year in cherry red. It's 2002 Ford Thunderbird. and she had the removable hardtop that was a convertible, and if you wanted, you could put up the soft top of the convertible. It was a very neat car. Oh, trailers in the 1/24 scale. Nice. Oh, and builder's kits in different sizes. 1 in 18, 1 in 24, and a 1 in 34. That looks like a pullback. A pullback you get to assemble. That's really neat. Getting even smaller now, 1 in 43 scale. And on to the 3-inch. These are your more of the Matchbox or Hot Wheels size cars. Wow, 1 in 6 motorcycle collection. And a 4-wheeler, and 1 in 6. My goodness, those got to be huge models. 1 in 18. Iron choppers, 1 in 18. And helicopters, 12-inch helicopters. Nice. Super Stallion and the Apache. Beautiful. And the Prestige collection, airplanes, and we've got our Tomcat, 8 to 10 inches approximately. These are really cool. I like how they did the landing gear. Now there's a little smaller, down to 6-inch Skywing collection. I had this Tomcat here, but I gave it away to a child at some point. More 6-inch. Now we go to the 4.5-inch. Now this 4.5-inch collection is where the Super Dynaflights ended up. These are all original Super Dynaflights. The F-20 Tiger Shark and the F-14 Tomcat. We see all those in the original Zalmex catalog, or Intex Z catalog in the mid-80s. And the 3.5-inch collection. Now this is where the original Dynaflights ended up, with a lot of these being new molds, like the EF-111 and the Skyhawk and the Intruder and the Falcon and the Tomcat. All these have windshields that are molded into the body of the plane to eliminate a chokeable. And if you'll notice here, it's really just the X-29, the F-15, the YF-22, and the F-4 that have original plastic attachable windshields. All the others were either originally not made with a windshield, like the Stealth Fighter and the Blackbird, or it's been modified. Very cool. Beautiful collection. All right. Bigger construction vehicles and miniature carry case play sets. That's really neat. Oh, the big rigs. And this is where the Zalmex big rigs ended up. But unfortunately, none of these molds or decos are original. They're all changed. And these look familiar from the Zalmex line as well, or Intex line. Can't remember what they called them, but it wasn't monster vehicles. And more 3-inch cars with the supply helicopter and the OH-6 in this collection. That's really odd placement. Carrying cases and Dynacity. Playsets. Really neat playsets. The Metro Car Center and the Control Crane Tower. Oh, look at these. The police playset and the emergency playset has a flatbed with a helicopter on it. Really cool. I'm going to have to look for those. More playsets. Bus, fire engine, and 2 semis that expand into play centers. Pretty cool. And military play sets. The 18-inch military transport and the 12-inch transport. And the 26-inch battleship. I used to have this battleship and I gave it to one of my godchildren. Very cool. And 18-inch aircraft carriers. Now there's a line of 30 and 31-inch aircraft carriers that goes really well with this 26-inch battleship, but we don't see that in this catalog, unfortunately. And the last page, 9-inch aircraft carrier and 9-inch battleship with 4.5-inch die-cast military vehicles. Really cool. And then on the last page here, we've got addresses, phone numbers, and emails. Thanks for watching, people. Make it a great day.
Situation urgent. Dirt to the left. Dirt to the right. Dirt above. Dirt below. Luckily, you have a secret weapon. New Mr. Clean, he's mean. He hates dirt. New Mr. Clean gets rid of grease. New Mr. Clean polishes off stains. New Mr. Clean rubs out grime. No other kind of cleaner cleans like new Mr. Clean. No liquid, powder, detergent, cleanser, or soap. Nothing. Mission completed. Thanks to your secret weapon, new Mr. Clean. He's mean. He hates dirt.